Good morning, class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So, children, today we are going to start new lesson, that is lesson 8, sound and noise. Are you all ready? So, let's begin. I'll just share my PPT with you all and we will start. So, children, what do we exactly mean by sound and noise? Sound is everywhere, right? If okay, I have my bottle with me, right? I will bang the bottle, it is also going to produce sound. If I'm going to bang my this box, it is also going to make a sound. Yes, these are my keys. This is also going to create or this is also going to produce sound. So sound is all around us. From scribbling of your pencil or pen on paper to the sound of shuffling shoes on the floor, from the honking of vehicles to the barking of dogs, we hear numerous sounds every day, right? Every sound we hear is different in some or the other way. Some sounds are loud, like the sound of a waterfall. Whereas some sounds are soft, the rustling of leaves, right? And as you can see over here, some sounds such as the sound of a whistling kettle are these type of sounds are shrill, while some sounds such as the sound of birds are melodious. We will definitely love to listen to them. Sound is also a form of energy which creates a sensation in our ears. When anything is going to vibrate, those vibrations will go in our ear and it is going to fall on eardrum, and that's why we are able to hear. We can hear different types of sounds around us. The sounds we hear in our day-to-day life that include chirping of birds, barking of dogs, honking of vehicles, different voices of humans and sounds of various machines which we are going to use it at our house, such as microwave, dishwasher, washing machine, air conditioner, right? So there are there are sounds which is produced by some common objects. So we are going to discuss about that there are many different objects around us: fan, cooler, pressure cooker, washing machine, doorbell, clock, musical instruments, vehicles, so on. They produce different types of sounds when operated. When we operate them at that time, they are going to produce different types of sounds. Some of these objects produce a very loud sound. We can hear them from a distance, while some objects produce a very soft sound, which we may not hear unless we are closer to them. Fans, washing machines, air coolers, they produce a whirring sound when they are switched on. Utensils produce a clang when they hit one another or it is going to get hit on any other surface. Horns of vehicles, it produce a blare which is very loud, and it's not that easy for us to hear that honking of vehicles because it is going to be unpleasant. We don't feel like hearing that those type of sounds, right? Now children, sounds produced by musical instruments such as piano, guitar, flute. So we love to listen these type of music, right? The music which is created due to these musical instruments and which gives us a sense of enjoyment. We definitely enjoy when we listen to a music, right? A doorbell produces a loud sound. So when that switch is pressed, so that people inside the house will come to know that someone is there at the door. Now, children, we are going to discuss sounds produced by living beings. So, we produce sound when we speak, sing, laugh. Other living beings, such as animals and plants, also produce different sounds. So, let us study some of the sounds produced by them. So, first of all, we will discuss about sounds produced by human beings. Human beings produce different types of sound. People talking to each other, children clapping their hands. If you are going to bang the table, it is going to create sound. Person coughing, burping, giggling, panting or groaning, a boy gulping water, a child shouting, pitter patter of little feet, growling stomach when we are very hungry, snoring. These are few examples of sounds produced by humans. Now, children will discuss about sounds produced by animals. So, animals and birds also produce different types of sounds. Few examples of sound produced by birds and animals which we listen. These type of sounds we hear every day, right? Barking of dogs, mewing of cats, whinnying of horses, mooing of cattle, roaring of lions, buzzing of flies, chirping of sparrows, and so on. Animals and birds, yes, children, even they use these sounds to alert other animals about any danger around them, to locate food, or to describe their physical condition. Children, these are the animals which or the animals they only come to know when there will be any natural calamities. They produce different types of sound, even they come out from their places also. So they even give these alert signals to all of us so that we can be alert that whenever any natural calamities like earthquake, tsunami, or any other thing is going to happen, these animals also produce different types of sound, right? Now, children, sound produced by trees. Yes, even trees also produce sound. You must have heard, children. Suppose leaves are fallen on the road or on the garden. Yes, wherever you all are walking. If you will walk, there will be dried leaves, fallen leaves, right? That is also going to produce sound. When we walk, yes, when we walk over dry fallen leaves, we hear a crackling sound. Even rustling we can hear the rustling sound produced by the movement of leaves on a windy day. When, yes, when raindrops hit the surface of the leaves, a soothing and pleasant sound can be heard. And we really love to listen to those type of pleasant sound, right? And we will definitely sit and we can hear that, right? So, children, what we did today, let's do a quick sum up. We have started new lesson, that is lesson 8, right? That is lesson number 8, sound and noise. In that we had discussed what do we mean by sound, and we had also discussed sound produced by different objects and sounds produced by human beings, plants and animals. Okay children, I hope whatever we did today that is clear to you all. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye children.